Philip was taken to England. 3 of them, Philip, Thomas, and William. When he got there, the other 2 died, but Philip survived. British trained him as a school teacher and made him a pastor in the Anglican ministry when he was around 24 years. He was the first black man to become a priest. He came back to Ghana, then Gold Coast, as a pastor and a teacher preaching this church, while his colleagues were suffering down in dance for months. He was teaching some Euro-African children. He worked for British for life and died October 17, 1816 at age 75. So because he worked for the British, that was why he was buried. So this is Philip. Let's come right. But these ones are for British. The first one is for British soldier. They call him C.B. Whitehead. I don't know how white the head is, but they call him Whitehead. When British were in this castle, Dutch was Elimina castle. And Dutch and the British were always attacking each other because of slaves. So Dutch attacked the British here on one occasion. He was killed. He died 1812 at age 38. So that man died in service. This is for somebody called Captain George McLean. Ghanaians will know McLean. Yeah. He was a Scottish. British brought him to the castle 1830. He came here as a governor and then a judicial assessor. It was this man who ordered that the tunnel should be blocked. Before McLean came, human beings were going through. He came to block that, to stop the trade. Not because he loved Africans, for a reason. So he blocked the tunnel. He started a course in this so-called McLean's Hall. Because during British colonial time, Cape Coast was once used as a national capital. But the capital was moved to present-day Accra in the year March 1877. So when the capital was here, that court served as a court. He was also the architect of the Bond of 1844, which ushered Ghana into colonial rule for over 100 years. He stayed in the castle 17 years and died out of malaria. He was the longest serving governor at the time. He died 1847 out of malaria. He was 46 years, so this is Scottish man. But this one is the wife of McLean, called Letitia Elizabeth Lendon. She was the only white woman who came to the castle for 200 years of slavery. But in 2 months, she died. What happened was that when McLean was coming to trade, McLean came alone without the wife. So for about 6 years, McLean wasn't going to Europe again for a reason I cannot explain. So the wife came from Europe to come and visit the husband. When Letitia got to the husband, 2 months she died. Somebody said malaria killed the woman in 2 months. The other school of thought said because McLean stayed longer, and McLean wasn't going home again, McLean has gone in for an African woman called Miss Bannerman from Accra. So when Letitia came to hear of that story, out of jealousy, she took some poison and died. And the last one said, Miss Bannerman that McLean was going out with, they said the woman was a beautiful, fantastic, and complete Ghanaian woman by all standards. And that woman then wanted to take McLean as the husband. So when Letitia came, the Ghanaian mistress then posed as a servant, then poisoned Letitia so that she would get McLean to marry. So these are the theories surrounding the death of this woman. So till today, January 2014, I don't know what killed her, but she died. She died in 1837, 10 years before McLean died. She was 36 years. So what do you think killed this woman?